there have been news articles about the presence of radon in our soil. I have read those and I was concerned about it, but I had heard that in our area this wasn't a problem, so I ignored it.
There is no safe level of radon gas, even at 4 picocures per liter.
When I found out that our radon levels were at 17 and that the EPA guidelines are that they be no more than 4, I was shocked.
This is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States. It causes about 22,000 lung cancer deaths a year.
So I was very much relieved to have this discovered and to have action taken to remediate the problem.
Once you breathe radon gas, it's in the lung. Once it's in the lung, it can enter the lung cells and cause damage to the DNA, and that can lead to lung cancer.
You are now moving through the remodeled hallway, down the steps, into the basement, where you will see all the work that's been done to suck the radon out of this house. They put large pipes into the basement floor to draft up the air that comes up through the ground and exhaust it through the ceiling. Here we have the fan that does the work, that pulls the air out of the basement. Then it's sent up through here into this ductwork, and it goes all the way up 30 feet to be dissipated into the atmosphere. The radon was one facet of a broader program. We had our carbon monoxide tested, our carbon dioxide tested. We had our interior particulates tested. They were compared with the outside environment. We had the house shut off and a large fan placed in a door, which created a vacuum in the house. And they could tell by the difficulty the fan had in exhausting the interior air of the house how much air was coming through the walls and windows and cracks and crevices into the house. As a result of CCI's assessment of our home, we've had a number of changes made. We've had additional insulation placed around doors and windows. We've had carbon monoxide detectors placed at every level of the home, and we have carbon dioxide detectors. Also, on my own, I added a natural gas detector to see if any of my gas lines were leaking.
It's time for us to change the way people buy houses and what information they get at the start of it. Wouldn't it be great if instead of making the biggest purchase of your life, you're really left with little other than what comes up in your home inspection, that you actually knew if there was a gas leak, that you actually knew what the radon level was, and if you actually knew what the energy efficiency was of that structure. Those things are all achievable and have happened in other parts of the country. We need to have them happen here.
When I moved into this old house built in the 1890s, I had a lot of work to do. Now I am very happy that so much of it is completed, and I have a sense of peace and happiness that the house is up to date, modern, and has everything that it needs for a healthy life.